Whoops. All right. Ah, got it. There we go. I am my own viewer. I am. Sorry. Just testing it. Shit. Okay. All right. Let's get this thing open. Hmm. There we go. All right. You ever think you're about to hum one song and it turns into another one entirely? Like I was actually thinking of humming "Living on a Prayer" and it turned into "Wayward Son." Very weird. Not quite what I intended to hum. Oh well, probably a sign that my brain is on Kansas instead of Bon Jovi. All right. Not sure what that means as an omen for stream, but I'm sure it's fine. What could possibly go wrong? All right. right, indeed. I am starting soon. Well, there you go. All right. Now, mathematically speaking, today probably should be an Atelier Rorona day. But to be honest with you, I don't really feel like digging shit out of my box and setting things up. So, out of sheer laziness, today's a Neverwinter day instead. Maybe tomorrow will be a Rorona day. Because I do like Rorona. It's very calm and soothing. But right this second. Right this second, I'm feeling Neverwinter. There we go. All right. So, let's see where we left off. Ah, going to killing. I wonder if I have any more stronghold quests. Be cool to find out. I don't know. I still find this all rather sketchy. George, do you have anything to say? The raven peers at you curiously, as if deciding whether or not you are worthy of its attention. Hello there. Kark, stop staring at me like an imbecile. Hang on a minute. All right, conversation's speeding ahead too quickly for you already, is it? I've just met some other talking birds. This isn't that shocking. No, you two, there's no need to fight. They started it. You really are a rude little thing, aren't you? Kark, dozy dame. I said that's enough. I'm sorry, Eric. George is a little suspicious of strangers. It's okay. I'm sure George is a nice enough guy once you get to know him. Not much chance of that. We'll see. He can be a little hard on the ear, I suppose, but you really shouldn't pay it any heed, you know? Now fly along and be a good little raven. You'd probably be best to just leave George to it, Eric. It'll be easier all around. Okay.
Well met.
I don't know. Okay. I do find this whole randomly go kill people thing a little sketchy for Harper's. I also find that lady standing in an area transition to be pretty sketchy for Harper's too, but what can you do? Map. Right north. You'd think, after the amount of time I've spent over here, that I would figure out what direction I need to go in. But no. Oh. No more caravan option. Oh well, alas. So back to Liam's hold. I'm thinking I'm going to talk to Astriel before I actually go murder people. It just seems like a fairly decent idea to do, to touch base. Also, I might get a subquest. Hi, Yanni.
Hello.
No, Yanni Pavani is not leaving yet. She wishes to admire her clever decorating design. Leave. Great artist must rest now. I mean, she did do a pretty good job, I have to say. There we are. All right. Let's see. Let's talk to Astriel.
Hiya. So tell me, what's this Tegan got you up to now?
I thought I'd go out sent to kill somebody. Oh, here we go. Well, how bizarre. He does seem to be a rather curious chap. Recognizes the gravity of events, as it seems. Oh, here we go. Tegan was able to decipher a coded communique from the Zentrum High Command, which he then threw into a brazier. I missed that part. He does seem to be a rather curious chap. He recognizes the gravity of events, it seems, and yet is capable of such flippancy. So what did the note say? That the Zentrum are using a place called Elifarn as a base, and that they have been dispatched powerful agents to the area to hunt for me.
Illifarn? Well, I've heard the same. A relic of the ancient elven kingdom of Illifarn. A dwarven mine somewhere in the area of Daggerford. We've come a long way together, and I truly believe we are almost at the heart of the matter now. In Ilofarn, we will find all the answers.
Okay. Now let me see now. Ah, yes, Captain Frederick in Daggerford. He's a trustworthy man, and he has lived in the area his whole life. He will at least be able to point you in the direction of someone who knows where Elifarn is located, if he does not know himself. Oh, the agents, Estriel? Yes, sorry, I was getting to that. Really, I was. There's just so much to take in. What do you think about these agents, then? I'm not sure. Something seems a bit strange about it all, to be honest. Yes, I think I agree with you. There's more to this Tegan than meets the eye, in my opinion, and you may well not see the full extent of his schemes. I would caution you against acting rashly. I can understand the temptation to defeat these assassins before they can cause any harm, either to you or the citizens of the Sword Coast. Be careful, though. You never know how such an encounter might develop.
The final decision must be yours, of course, and it is one that you must take alone, as I feel that the discovery of the Zentarum base in Ilofarn warrants my return to Waterdeep. Were I to fail to deliver this news to the city lords, it would be an unmitigated disaster.
I could hit on her. I'll just say you're leaving then. For now, yes. It wouldn't surprise me if the Lords of Waterdeep assign me straight back to Daggerford, though. I'm sure our paths will cross again sooner rather than later, Eric. Okay. Well, I wish you a safe journey, Astriel, and look forward to our next meeting.
Should I find anything more that might help Talaran, then I will get word sent to you however I can. Good luck in finding Ilofarn, and please do take care.
Hi, Rashke. Yep, I survived. That was pretty funny. I very much enjoyed that raiding tradition. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, I leveled up again. Nice. Okay, well, I did want to see about adjusting some of my spells, I think, so that's going to be good. And I was going to look at something else real quick, so fucking hell, what am I even doing? Aside from closing my own windows on myself. There I go. That's what I wanted. Oh, that's where I was confusing myself. Sorry. My stream manager and I are arguing with each other for a second. But I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Alright, that is peculiar. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Oh well, I'm not good. Alright, anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to get back to this. And let's see about leveling up. Click here to level up. Well, I do enjoy being a sorcerer, so I'm inclined to continue with that. Concentration is always good. Maybe someday I'll stop losing it when I get hit. Lore is always good. And spellcraft. My lovely, lovely spellcraft. Huh. Let's see. Spell focus would be nice, but... Oh, I did not get maximized spell, have I? I think maximize is a good thing to have. Now let's see. Honestly, the most useless spell on here is the Wall of Fire, but I kind of want to keep that for roleplay reasons. That is the downside. I like playing a sorcerer a lot. I like being able to choose my spells and cast them many times. The sad part is, though, I always want one more spell per level than I get. Yeah, like I'd love to get an invisibility spell, but I can't see anything I want to trade out for it. Continual flame I kind of need for roleplay reasons, I think. That's maybe the only thing I would really do that. But let's see. Too bad. Too bad. Well, let's get to the last level where I think I can choose another, yes? It was telling me I could choose one more. Is there a fire spell? Because that's got to be my first one, of course. Probably fire, delayed blast fireball. Yep. Well, I don't have a choice. Gotta do what you gotta do. Who needs knock when you can fireball? That is true. That is true. But I still like having knock. Fire methods. Okay, here we go. Maybe I can figure out the use of a delayed blast fireball after all. Alas, the Astriel has gone. Like I said, the one thing I'm a little sad about with the Stronghold is that you don't get to do like Suikoden or Neverwinter Nights 2 and recruit staff for it. Because it would be fun if I could go get Nell and have her come in and be my chef. Then her kid would have a much more comfortable place to grow up as a sorcerer. But that's okay. But I do admit your logic has some basis there. All right. Hello, Yanni Pavani. How are you? All right. Yep. As I said, this was probably going to be a Rorona night mathematically, but I'm too lazy to set up my Switch. I do have the cheapest capture card. I'm surprised it's been working as well as it has. I suspect if I had to play something like Tetris that required reflexes, though, that wouldn't work so well. I mean, I tried. I tested it out with Tetris 99, but I'm very bad at Tetris 99, so that wasn't a very good judge of ability. I'll put it this way, I've never unlocked that special level you can do once you've hit number 1 in Tetris 99. Never unlocked it. Because it requires you to be level 1 or number 1. Hello, Ibis.
Hail, traveler.
Greetings are good. Shell. Ah, here we go. Tell me, Ibis, do you have a group of adventurers staying here? Aye, that I do. Strange folk, I might add, keeping themselves all locked away upstairs in their suite. But I've no quarrel with them that pays in advance. I doubt they'll be wanting to swap tales with you by the fireside this evening, if that be your aim. Thank you for the information. Nothing right now, thank you. Alright. Well, I mean, I might have to kill them, but I still feel like there are things going on that I don't understand. I would like to understand. Hello, White Glove. Hello, Lasher. I think they're banging. Not that I blame them. Sometimes you just gotta bang and have fun with it. Guess you just gotta blang. You also gotta learn to talk, right? Well, that reminds me, I wanted to look at something here. In Stream Manager again. I might be figuring out a new way to do something. We'll see. Probably not. Probably not. Alright. Ah, fuck it. I'll poke around that later. I also have to replace my drive, which I've already got the new drive to do it, and I backed up recently. But I lost all my VODs. But fortunately, I always export my VODs the night I do them, so the advantage of being so lazy that you don't make any changes.
These Zent adventurers couldn't possibly be tougher than us, could
It means
they?
you always have a backup. Alright. I mean, they could be. They could be tougher than we are. We kind of suck.
Right, I can do that. There you go.
Well, this does not look like the area I was worried about.
It seems I can't.
You know what? Let's knock on the door. You rap several times on the door with your knuckles.
I bid you greetings.
Yes, who is it? You hear a woman's voice from the other side of the door. Eric the Red. I wish to speak with you. Very well. Wait one moment, please. Interesting. You hear the sound of people moving around in the room, followed by a key turning in the lock. Now, I may regret this.
Greetings. My name is Trelia Jadistasia. Who do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Eric the Red. Pleased to meet you, Lady Jadastasia.
Please tell me exactly what is going on here. Quickly.
You know what? Let's be honest. I've been sent here to prevent a group of Zentarim from reaching Daggerford. My information suggests that this group should be staying at the Holdfast Inn. Really? Well, I can assure you that we have seen no sign of Zentarim staying here. I believe you. Good. In fact, we could not be further from the Zentarim if we tried. Drelia's hand moves inside her cloak and emerges, clutching a solid silver crescent moon and harp pin. Oh, they're harpers. You're harpers. But then who is Tegan? Tegan? I cannot say I've heard the name before. Tegan is a harper, he claims. A harper? No, I really have never heard that name. It is possible he is a rogue harper, I suppose. Such do exist. He sent me here to kill you.
Indeed. Well,
Well,
then, he has broken the most sacred rule of us harpers. That of never killing another of our order. In ordering you to do this, he has shown that he is no true harper, but an impostor.
I mean, it is possible that she just stole the pin. If you are harpers, tell me, what is your mission here? If this be a ruse, Eric the Red, we will kill you before you can get away with this information.
Very well, then. We are here to investigate the disappearance of Lady Bronwyn of Daggerford. She is well known by us harpers, and we fear that she has fallen into the hands of the enemy.
I have heard of her disappearance. We fear the worst, though we have not heard definite news of her death, so we do retain hope of finding her alive. We are on our way to Daggerford to gather further information to help us on a search. It would seem that I need to confront Tegan with this matter and discover the truth.
Yes, that definitely seems to be the most appropriate course of action. I suggest that myself and my companions accompany you.
This could go very, very badly. She does look like an elf. So, she does seem like a good choice for that mystery girl, assuming that she's not lying to me, of course. I think I would like her to come with me. Oh, cool. Instant area transition. Ah. And yet, he is gone.
It appears this Tegan has taken flight.
Yes. Last time I was here, this place was fitted as a small outpost with sleeping rolls, food, and supplies. Now there's barely a sign that it has been inhabited. Let us see what we have here, though. Well, well, it appears that this Tegan has left you a little letter by way of an explanation. What does it say? Here, take a look. It seems we now have the true identity of this Tegan, at least. He is called Semiman. Yeah, Semiman. Sounds like B. Dylan Hollis saying cinnamon. Have you heard of him? Semiman. Who is that?
Semimon is none other than one of the highest-ranking members of the Zentarim network, a mage of great power, and counted amongst the most cunning and intelligent villains alive.
Then
in
why would he
Faerun
have us
today.
fighting other Zentarim? That's interesting. But we did see him teleport people away before, and that certainly takes some skill. I suppose you might consider it an honor to have come so close to him without being harmed. This is a good question, but why would he have chosen me or ordered me to attack his own organization? Doesn't make sense. The Zentarim are riven by eternal strife between competing factions. For many years, the followers of Cyric held sway, but with the return of Bane and the mad genius of Azul Chimberl, we believe that that group may now have gained a controlling position within the Black Network. Go on. Semamon most likely comes from the Cyric faction, and he most likely has used you to strike a blow against a Bayanite plan. It is curious synchronicity that we have fought so long against the Zentarum, and now, at the time when their network is riven with internal dispute, we also find ourselves split down the middle. Many of my brothers and sisters of the Harp find themselves torn in two directions after Kelvin left us to find his moonstars. I wonder if Daniel Othan went there. It is said that in war, one often comes most to resemble one's enemy, Eric the Red. That is something I must think on. So what happens now?
Semamon's presence in the area changes everything for us. Daggerford is important, but you seem to have things well in hand. If Samamon is here, we must try to apprehend him.
And abandon your responsibilities?
Daggerford will be fine with you here, I am sure. Whatever is planned pales in significance to the possibility of bringing one of the world's most sinister figures to justice.
Okay, I guess.
It is decided then, and we will leave immediately. My wishes of good luck to you. I hope that we meet again under more relaxed circumstances. Come now, we leave at once.
Okay. Well. So it looks like we are off to Daggerford. Well, looks like the little girl with the painting was correct after all. Tegan. I wonder why he's sad, though. I wonder if we'll meet him again. I feel like we will. It feels like this is the sort of thing where we will meet that fellow again. But maybe not. Maybe not. Let us save. Oh goodness, I might be done with this module tonight. Probably not. Illifarn seems like it'll be a complicated part. But I think tomorrow I might be playing Verona. And one of these days, I'm going to start my Ultima playthrough. That'll be fun. But not today. Not today. I'm very lazy. Alright. Do I want to go back to Liam's Hold real quick? I think I do. Oh, random area rural. Okay. Oh, gargoyles. How nice.
Taste steel, villainous rat!
It is true that my tactics would likely not work if I were playing
Taste steel, villainous rat!
For gold and...
Yeah, I think she is a good choice for the mystery elf. I mean, one assumes a Harper helps out a lot. Oh, Perfbin's not doing too well, is he? Well, Perfbin's fine. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Alright, do I really want to collect these gargoyle skulls? I probably should, shouldn't I? And yet, am I? No. Oh, but I will collect that. I should probably check the remains at least. Oh, for fuck's sake, you fucking assholes. Ah. Fucking gargoyles. Alright. Ah, really? Goliath, you are not. Sit your ass down. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. And I mean, like you said, Harpers do tend to help a lot of people, so it would fit the clue. And it's a little less sad than poor Deldarine, since most of the paintings, people seem to be focused more on main quest than side quest. It would fit probably more than Deldarine. Let's rest a little before we move on. Poor Deldarine. I hope what's-his-name is able to save her. But the Harper did look like an elf. I didn't look at her, so I don't know for certain, but her image looked like an elf, so I think you might be right about that. Alright, so let's head up to Daggerford and talk to Frederick. Maybe we can even beat that Dratharian guy to a crisp. That would be fun. That didn't sound suspicious at all. I'm sure it didn't. Can you use flame weapons on your fist? I'm guessing not, but it occurs to me that I don't actually know. Do I want to sell shit? I probably do other stuff before I sell shit. Do I want to walk through the... Oh, actually, hold on. I wanted to go in here real quick. Ah, fuck. 1 sec. Let me get dressed up for the occasion. Oh, I probably should sell some of this shit bullshit, huh? Well, let's see, because there was something I wanted to try. I don't know if it'll work. Probably not, but I do want to try. So, let's see. Alley-oop? Nope, wrong one. Not that one either. Here's very wet. I don't recall them mentioning a hair color, but you might be right. Okay, here we go. That's what I need. The dress. Alright. Oh, let's talk to the doorman.
Yes.
I see you've returned to Graceless with yet another spectacle. If you'd like, I'll buy a different color for next time. No, sir, I do not believe that will be necessary. In fact, I think you have strained my eyes quite enough for one lifetime. Alright. So, the reason why I want to go in here is because I wanted to see what happens if I talk to this perfume lady, having bought some perfume from the white whatever the hell she was.
What do you want?
Ah, it is good to see you, friend. Have you come for another application of my fragrant dust from Karatur? How much does it cost? Only 50 gold pieces. I'm fine at the moment, thank you. Ah, too bad. I can't do anything with the fragrance.
What do you want?
I was hoping she would react to the fragrance. But apparently not. That's okay. Alright. Anyway, let's go back out and actually do my work. Let's remove the fancy flaming clothes for the literally flaming clothes. Alright. There we go. I am nude, friends, nude. Must you? I mean, technically I could get rid of flame weapons since my outfit doesn't, but I don't know. It just feels wrong to get rid of something that sets things on fire, you know? No, not that direction, dumbass. This way. I technically did not hit a button when that happened. He just kind of went on his own. Alright, let's go up here. I think this was where I met Captain Frederick. Switched tabs at the wrong time. I feel that. I absolutely feel that. Alright, 1 second again. Yep. Alright.
Hello again. As always, I am Captain Frederick of the Daggerford Militia. How might I be of service?
You have such a calm voice. I need to talk to you about a place called Elefarn, Frederick. Elefarn, you say? Let me see now. Ah, yes, you are referring to the old dwarven mine, is that it? I haven't heard of that one in quite some time. That's right. Do you have any idea where it is? Oh, goodness me. No, no, I'm sorry. I have no idea at all. Ah, sigh.
But Derval might know. He's the oldest dwarf in town, and he's been in these parts for
Aw,
many,
thank you,
many
Mr. Crappy.
years. Yes, he seems to be a pretty likely source. I recommend going to see him.
Okay, thanks. Glad to be of service. Is there anything else we need to be talking about? Oh, yes. I have found out some information on the Griffins that might be of use to you, Captain. Information on the Griffins, you say? Go ahead. I'm listening. Alright. I saw some of Captain Dratharian's mercenaries talking with Zents in a bandit camp along the trade way. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, there we go.
No, I don't believe you. Dratharian and his mercenaries were handpicked by Matagar Bugo himself?
Why have I reason to lie to you about this, Captain? I speak the truth, I tell you. Perhaps you do at that. It would not surprise me to learn that the Dratharian and the Griffins were in league with the Zens. I mean, you just said that you didn't believe me, but okay. Very well. I shall warn the militia to be wary of these Griffins. Further, I shall use some of my contacts to investigate Dratharian's mercenaries and see what I can dig up. I appreciate your help on this, Eric.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a few matters with the militia that require my immediate attention. Good day to you.
There's something a little odd about the way his voice is recording. Oh, I'm catching nose breaths from my headset? Probably. Probably. Though I'm actually a pretty big mouth breather, so you might just be hearing mouth breaths. But we'll see if I can move the microphone a little bit away. I appreciate it. Anyway. Glad to help out, Captain. Farewell. Alright, alright. Well, we'll try not to breathe too heavily on microphone this time. Maybe. Okay. Sounds good, sounds good. Like I said, I'm a total mouth breather though, so I've come to terms with it. Mostly. Sometimes. And then sometimes I hear a recording of myself and go, oh dear lord. But that tends to happen. I think I've got like a shit ton of pieces of random weaponry for Derval too, so I should maybe talk to him about that. I don't think I have all of them. I think one or two of them I would have needed to kill somebody for, and I didn't do that. But I might have a few, and then I can sell them and be rich. Allergies. Allergies are my thing too. I feel like fucked up septums are like the most common thing that anyone can have with their nose. I'm not even sure I believe that there's a such thing as a non-fucked up septum. Alright, so let's talk to Daredevil Iron Eater.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got 15,000 things to say. I found something that I would like you to take a look at.
Aye. Let's be spreading things out on me anvil here then.
That is an accent, dude. Oh, you got hit by a skateboard when you were 18. That'll do it. That'll do it. Sure. I am very sorry you got hit with a skateboard when you were 18. That sounds unpleasant. I got run over by a bicycle when I was 8, but that didn't really have any negative effects.
Ah, I see the hilt of the black hammer and the head to match. That would be a fine weapon for smashing nasty critters in the noggins.
Alright, do you want it?
There be the iron head and half to the last rest. 'Tis a powerful flail against the beastie undead.
Ooh, a CPAP machine for obstructive sleep apnea. Does it work? My dad has to use one of those, and it took him a hell of a long time to get used to it. Feels different. I think he likes it now, though. I mean, he uses it without complaining. So that's good. That is good. Hopefully a good different. So you're being drunk, and being drunk kind of explains a lot of that anecdote, Mr. Krabby. I was trying to figure out how someone might get hit with a skateboard in the face when they're 18, but being drunk kind of makes sense. Though technically in America the drinking age is 21, so. But I know that's different in other countries. Makes more sense, honestly, your way. I can vote, but I can't drink. Can join the army, but I can't drink. Alright, fine. funniest thing is the oldest you have to be to do something that I can think of offhand is you have to be 25 to rent a car. So like you can vote at 18. You can drive usually at 16. Ah, I think you might be able to join the army younger if you have parental permission. You can marry at 18, younger, but younger with parental permission and possibly younger based on the state. But you can't drink till you're 21, and you can't rent a car till you're 25. That's probably true, Mr. Crappy, but I have to be honest with you. I've totaled more cars after the age of 25 than I ever did before. Not that we need to get into that, but there's a reason I'm not allowed to. I told myself a long time ago that I'm not allowed to buy a new car, even though I could theoretically afford to buy a new car. Um, I can't buy a new car until I wear a car out to its natural lifespan. Can only ride a moped at 16. Yeah, but really, do you really need more than a moped? I want a moped. Okay, anyway, So this be the Iron Head and Haft at the last rest. Okay, so I got quite a few
Oh,
nifty
this be a
things.
rare find indeed. 'Tis the cold hoarfrost blade and its matching hilt.
There you go, there you go. I wish we had decent public transportation here. We do have a bus, and it's fairly regular, but it's not spectacular. When I lived in when I went to college though, we did have a pretty nice public transportation system there. But in America, public transportation systems tend to be hit or miss at best. All right. Wow, I could forge any of these. Gosh. Gosh. What do I want to forge? Can I afford? All right. Actually, I can afford all of them. Let's forge them. Okay. Derval trundles over and begins working on my weapon. I wonder what kind of blade it is. I hope it's something I can use. Okay.
Ah, 'tis done. Look here.
Oh, it's a long
Yes, be a
sword. Okay,
fine
I'm
work,
fucked. I can't use that one.
Neverwinter smithing.
It is believed that the hero Skaldalin pulled this blade from the heart of a glacier, and later used its powers to slay a legion of demons in the Battle of the Thousand Dead. The blade was also responsible for severing the hand of the Lich, Skarath the Warped, during the Raising of Blackmoor. However, the blade is best known for being plunged into the heart of the Solar, Orazium, during Skaldalin's fall from grace and eventual transformation into a Death Knight. Oh. Oh! Look at that! Look at that! Attack bonus versus Outsider +4. Damage bonus cold. Enhancement bonus +2. Unique power on hit level 1. I wonder what that is. And endure elements twice. 2 once per day. Well, I think I'm going to give that to her because she uses longswords. Reagan's sword is pretty nice, but not quite as nice. So let's take that down and we'll put this up. There we go. All right, so let's get another thing from Merville.
Aye, that's
right.
this. Ah, there be the.
Let's forge the last flail. Or last rest flail. I don't generally drink, but that's just because I don't like the taste. It's like if I could find something I actually like the taste of, I would probably
Yes,
drink.
be a fine work, Neverwinter smithing.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do the last one.
Aye.
All right. There we go. Ooh. He's so heavy.
This pack is heavier than I am.
Oh, goodness. This is very heavy. All right. Let's see. The Black Hammer. Created from the horn of an ancient black dragon, the head of this hammer continually excretes a caustic acid. Black Hammer, as it came to be known, was favored by a priestess of Baal named Niall Sorton. In addition to its obvious uses in battle, the weapon served as a makeshift torture device for the priestess's many late-night rampages. Torture device, they call it. Well, I wouldn't be judging you if you drank more than that, but Christmas and birthday seem like good days to drink. Like I said, my whole thing about drinking is not that I have anything moral against it. Though, yeah, obviously, I think drinking and driving is a bad idea. It's just that I haven't really found anything that I just am really sensitive to the taste of alcohol. So I'll drink it and be like, I taste the alcohol. Here, try this. You won't taste the alcohol. Drink it. I taste the alcohol. Oh well, it is what it is. 6 months of punishment twice a year. There you go. There you go. Alright, it was during one of these nocturnal excursions that Niall was slain by a group of rangers waiting in ambush. However, due to the splash damage from the weapon's head, all received wounds so grave that no one survived the battle. Well, that's not bad. Look at that. That is pretty swanky. Not as swanky as my alien blade. My alien blade is really swanky. Attack bonus +3? Look at these spells. Unfortunately, there's only so many charges. And last rest. I was wondering, I thought I might be able to use the flail, but apparently not. This flail belonged to a priestess named Felina Tatch, whose one goal in life was to release undead souls from the torment that binds them to the material plane. Felina's extreme devotion to this task eventually caused her to run afoul of the vampire Milikaya, who slew the priestess and subjugated her will. Not long afterwards, Felina was seen wandering the graveyard near her hometown, where oddly enough she resumed her quest to hunt down and destroy the undead. The fate of the vampire Milikaya is unknown. Well, you know what? I am glad for her. Alright. It's kind of cool. I wish I knew what the unhit power was. But I do not, sadly. Okay. Can I sell them? Since there's only 3 of us and my other people can't use them.
Aye, I've been missing.
Alright. I'm missing this sweet clink of gold in my sporin. Is sporin that thing that people wear around their waist? I'm hoping that's the case. Oh good, I can sell these. Oh, that's a decent amount of gold. It feels right to sell him those things instead of somebody else, you know? Even if I could get a price somewhere else, it just feels better to sell it to him. I feel like that's what he would want. It feels right. Get the grog out of the box and drink it. Then go get Cow and give it one of the grogs too. Not exactly tricky. Okay, let's sell that. Oh, it's the pouch on the front of a kilt. I feel like it could be very much an innuendo or a punchline to a dirty joke. But, you know how it goes. Oh, can I sell this? What's in Vugu's journal? Oh, this is the philosophical rantings about shit. I'll keep that. It made me laugh. Gloves of Discipline? Funny jokes aside. Hey, stop that. That's my notes on Ultima to give to Plunge. Not that Plunge really needs the notes on Ultima. He's doing fine. Exaltus Blade. That's for a lot of money. On the other hand, I kind of like the Exaltus Blade, so I'm going to keep that. Oh, you put food in your kilt for long journeys, huh? Really? You put food in the front of your kilt for long journeys. Scottish people are weird. In the sporin. I see, I see. Scottish people are weird. Torleth's underground storeroom. Who the hell is Torleth? I hope I use that. Me and my innuendos, this is true. Who the fuck is Torleth? I feel like I remember Torleth vaguely, but not really. I'm sure that was someone I fought at some point in time. I'm just trying to figure out if I can get rid of shit. I can probably get rid of Xantim's key. Well, on the other hand, though, I might need to go back into that storeroom, so maybe I'll keep it. Okay. You never know when you need a rope, but I can sell this shit. Okay, that's a 1, 3, 6, 3. Alright, that works. Short sword 1 I can get rid of. I don't know why I have bolts. Large steel blade. Oh, well. I could craft a weapon, but let's be honest here. I let other people craft the weapons for me. We have sprayable cheese. We leave the Scots alone. Yeah, fair. But do you really want to fuck with people who have sprayable cheese? We're fucking crazy, man. You know, I haven't had sprayable cheese in years, and I kind of want it now. It's got its own really peculiar charm to it, in my experience. Sprayable cheese. That is cool. I'm gonna keep that. Keep the hat. Hat of doom. You never know when you want a little extra intelligence, so we're keeping the stat bonus. Mariner's Alliance store. I can't get rid of that fucking thing? Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey. Let's take that out and put that in the other one. I can figure out where I put the other one. No, it vanished on me. It vanished, my friends. It vanished. What am I to do when I can't find a fucking bag of holding? Is it this one? No. Did I sell the bag of holding? I didn't think I did. I could put more shit in here. That might be good. Oh, there it is. It wasn't a bag of holding. It was just a bag of not holding. Okay, so in the UK, people will chase a wheel of cheese down a steep hill for fun. You will out crazy or crazy when you need to. I don't know. If it's a wheel of good cheese, I might chase that down a hill too. Do you get to eat the cheese after? Because if you get to eat the cheese afterwards, I'm not sure that song's that bad. If you don't get to eat the cheese afterwards, if you catch it, you can. Okay, see, that makes perfect sense to me, Mr. Crappy. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Fine, if you had to give the cheese back, you were just chasing it for the hell of it. Okay, yeah, that would be really, really silly. But if you're chasing the cheese so you can eat it, well then that just makes sense. Well, look, sometimes you just gotta go for it when it comes to cheese. That's how you know you mean it. Ah, yeah, that's true. NHS. I mean, I've heard folks talk about the flaws with the NHS, and I'm sure that there are flaws with the NHS that make it hard sometimes. But as an American, I feel like the flaws are probably still worth it. I take your flaws over our flaws. I'll put it that way. That's me getting political, I suppose. Well, I mean, to be fair, the flaws of our system's in Parliament too. Well, Congress. We don't have a Parliament, but same deal, really. Ugh. We had, I think Nixon really fucked over a lot of it. A lot of our healthcare industry. Though, of course, Reagan didn't help. Yeah, me too, me too. All right. Well, let's see. If any conservative folks watch the VOD, well, look, you know what you're getting into. All right. So, do I want to buy some more healing kits? I kind of think I do, because I'm feeling the burn a little bit. It's 3 in 1, and I think I've got those elsewhere, so let's see if we can consolidate. Put that in there. There we go. 3. I thought it was 3. Hold on. That's 1. No wonder. Fuck. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. You can dry your tears with your healthcare, dude. All right. Anyway, I suppose we should move on to with the plot now that I bought myself some nice healing kits. Oh, you meant the conservatives, but that too. Yeah, unfortunately, most conservatives I know don't actually have any more money than I do, which kind of makes the whole thing a little sad when you think about it. It's like, kind of get it if you're rich, because rich people, of course, want to keep their money. And I sort of get that, even if I don't agree. But then you meet poor folks who are conservative, and you're just like, honey, why? But it is what it is. All right. Hmm. I think my government is really good at convincing us that someone else is to blame for our problems. And it's never the rich people who are in charge that they convince us is to blame for our problems, but instead other folks who are in equally as bad shape as we are. So, so when it comes to talking about any sort of public benefit, we're like, well, it's taking money out of our pocket for these public benefits. Well, you're getting that public benefit too. Yeah, but I deserve it. They don't. And it's like no one, and we don't seriously think about, well, there's a whole bunch of rich people who get their monies basically off of our misfortune the whole time. Maybe we should look at them for it. Well, but they earned their money. I think it all depends on how you define that. But I think if we looked at most of our misfortune, we'd trace it all far back to those rich people more than we trace it back to those poor people, personally. But that is me getting into politics, and I should not. At least not if it can be traced back to who I am. Anyway. I might want to make a note of actually my timestamp for that one. I mean, I don't think you're wrong there. But, I don't know. I think there's a lot of cultural brainwashing involved, too.
Yeah?
Alright. Because sometimes they're people who you wouldn't think. I mean, they're otherwise seem to be fairly logical and intelligent, and then they'll just say something off the wall, and you're like, wait, what? Oh, well. Okay, so let's talk to him about Elefarn.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about with all this Illithern nonsense, eh? It just be one of IT's tall stories. You get me?
This guy seems a little bit like he's hiding something. Derval, it's important. I think the Zentrum may be using Elefarn to stage an invasion of Daggerford. Just for a moment, a look of worry passes across Derval's face, but almost immediately his steady gaze returns. Come on, Derval, I really need your help here. I think that's the best way to do it. I really do.
If this is true, Derval, we have to do something, for Corin's sake.
Who's Corin?
What makes you think that then?
Explain to Derval about the evidence that I have gathered.
Ah, thought it'd be against me better judgment. The situation warrants it, I suppose. Very well then, I'll tell ye about Illithorn.
Oh wow, this guy does actually know what Elefarn is. 'Tis true, there be a place called Elefarn, a great dwarven realm it were in years gone by. Hey look, I get to do a really crappy accent. How do you like it? Times change and people move on, but there be those among the Iron Eaters that have an interest in reforging Elefarn into another great dwarven deep. It won't come as a surprise to you to discover that Veti be among those that long to see a renaissance at Elefarn. Yeah, mine's a little better than his. That's good to know. I don't know. Crappy coming from you is practically a compliment, Mr. Crappy. I had noticed she has a passing interest in the subject. You be not wrong, It's me brother Corin that heads up the part of the family that yearns to return, though. and it's all I could do to keep my bairn here with me while he went exploring the old chambers of Illifern, with a mind to reclaiming the glories of yesteryear, the stone-headed fool. So, what did this Corin find, Derval? Will that be the reason you'd be lucky enough to hear this, lad? It's been 2 years since Corin returned to Illifern. It's only recently that he ceased visiting me here on the last day of the month, tempting Vaiti with tales of hidden glories, and annoying the hell out of me for butting into the family business. Oh, mine's very Irish? That's good to know. That's good to know. I wish I could say I did that on purpose. I'll have to keep in mind maybe I can learn an Irish dialect someday. Do you really want me to do a pixie voice and try to do a very bad Irish Scottish unholy amalgamation accent? Now I do it high pitched and you'll fight me for my lucky charms. Alright, we'll give it a try. Don't get me wrong now, I love my brother, but I can't have me girl being led on a merry fool's chase every day. With what you say, though, I begin to worry that something terrible has passed there. In that case, we better get going.
Okay. But there'd be a condition for me revealing the location of things best forgotten. You'll be taking Vaiti with you, and no arguments about it.
You want me to take your little girl with me? Into a mine? Into a possibly evil mine to fight the Zentrum? Alright. If you really want me to. I'll do it. Actually, I think my voice is not getting high enough for the pixie. Hold on. Okay, there we go. This is much better. His accent is god awful. Wow. Well, technically, his accent is not really Scottish, it's Dwarvish. So perhaps it is intentionally accented bad. I don't know. I don't have an explanation. I think some of the people on the team that did Daggerford are from the UK, but possibly they either were not involved with this part or they just think it's really fucking funny. Should have had her say, hey, listen. Hello, Dive Simon. Hey, listen! Ah! Okay, this is not quite right for the pixie voice. I'm out of practice. See, the problem was I had a cold for a while, and thus my pixie voice kind of got a little bit awry. I'm gonna have to keep practicing it. Alright, yes, Fady comes along.
You'll be needing a dwarf that knows their way around down there. Vaiti knows as much about Illifaren as anyone.
Is anyone? Alright.
I
Illifaren.
won't let you down. Thank you, Father. You know how much this means to me.
Okay, even I can tell that accent's off. Though I'll say that, and you'll probably tell me actually hers is not bad. That's how it always works.
Aye, well, don't be thinking me so swift, girl. By the sounds of it, they ain't having a party down there. You'll need to be traveling to Laughing Hollow. Once there, Vaiti will help you find the entrance to Illifaren.
Okay, how do I get there?
I'll have a barge woman by the name of Magdalene take you there. You'll meet her with her skiff down by the docks as soon as I get the message to her.
Thanks, Derval.
Good luck, and you be keeping an eye on me girl for me, aye?
I will. This is actually Darkness over Daggerford, which is one of the premium modules for Neverwinter Nights. So it's actually sold separately, but if you get it on sale, it's really, really cheap. Like a DLC. Well, no, Mr. Crappy, you're not being harsh. It's very funny. I enjoy hearing people's point of view on fantasy accents, especially when they're clearly supposed to be evoking a real accent, but are not quite making it. But yeah, Darkness over Daggerford is very much fun. I play a lot of single player games because I'm socially inept and afraid of multiplayer stuff. So far, at least. Though I did play for a while Final Fantasy XIV, but my favorite Final Fantasy XIV stuff was the part where I didn't interact with anybody else, so that is what it is.
I'll meet you down by Magdarin when you're ready, friend.
Okay.
Now get going before I change my mind about all this.
Your Scottish accent is probably far less of an abomination. I think you're a good voice actor, though, Mr. Crappy. I would like to hear you be a voice actor like a cartoon or something. I think it would be very fun. Alright. Wow, look at all these subquests I completed. I feel very accomplished. Look at this. Look at this. So many. This has been a very busy game. I have to say, I did not think this was going to be as long. All right, so let's see what the I've spoken to Derval Iron Eater and told him about the threat that faces Daggerford. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Daggerford docks, and not much I can do with Halloran. I did speak to the mages, but they knew nothing. Let's see, how is my... I could probably sell the prayers to Umlok, like, whatever the fuck that is, huh? He seems like a sturdy fellow. He could probably handle
Yeah?
the prayers to
Yeah,
Umlok.
best begin.
There we
Aye,
go.
you be wise, alright. So, aye, about time.
Why did it take like 3 dialogue options to actually get to your stuff, dude? Alright, I don't want to sell the recipes. I've collected the recipes for a goddamn reason. That is because, I don't know, I think when we're all done, I'm gonna become a chef. That is actually really hilarious, if you ever seen me try to cook in real life. Mm. Oh yeah, I bet you would be really good with voiceovers. I've actually always wanted to be a voiceover actor myself, but alas, I don't think it's likely to happen. That's okay though. This is actually quite fun. Streaming, I never realized really like gives me a chance to indulge in that like long lost dream. Oh, I didn't actually read the letter. Mostly, I don't know. Mostly because I wouldn't know how to pursue it to begin with. But maybe someday. Here we go. Let's see. Letter from Tegan. I didn't actually read this. I just let Drella read it. It looks abusive. Let's read it. You pathetic failure. Letting that mealy-mouthed, platitudinous prig of a Harper talk you around. I would love to say it was fun while it lasted, but I do not wish to encourage you to egotism. While I must be leaving you, my presence here can be explained by my searching for the whereabouts of my love, Ashemi. I have learned something most encouraging and must depart. Strange, isn't it? You would call me evil, yet I act purely out of concern for another. Enjoy puzzling that one over while I get my enjoy puzzling that one over while I get on with more important matters. Give my regards to Drella. I am sure she'll be most grateful. Wow, this guy's a dick. Until another day then, Sememen. You are a dick, dude. Kinda love it. He's far more fun as a dick than he ever was as a, like, normal person. Alright, let's see. If I move that aside, I should have room to loot shit. That's also room to loot shit, but let's see. Do I need the spirits? No. I'm gonna keep the brew, though. Eagle Splendor is always nice. Keep the rope. I'm never gonna need the rope again, but I want it anyway. You never know when things get kinky. Oh, you're probably right, Reshke. AI to speech bots will take over the low-budget game voiceovers. That's a shame. But you're probably right. Yep, that's the text you get when you eat the last of your partner's snacks. Damn. Yeah, that is harsh. That is harsh. I'm hungry. Well, maybe I'll take a break soon and grab some snacks. I was at a cookout earlier. It was quite fun. I got to see Plunge 87 and Emmy Andrew in the flesh. Because I know them. You are more than welcome to feel jealous of that. We keep trying to convince another friend of ours to do streaming, but he refuses. Burger King Whopper Doritos earlier. That's the sort of thing that I feel like on first sound, it sounds like it would be horrendous. But then there is something about the combination of terrible that makes it sound like it could be really good. I think my favorite weird potato chips I ever had, or something similar, were karaage potato chips when I was in Japan. That honestly did taste like fried chicken. I didn't think they would. I thought they were just going to taste like, like barbecue chips taste vaguely like barbecue. But no, these karaage chips really tasted like fried chicken. Just tasted like flame grilled beef. Works for you? Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. Now I'm kind of curious. I don't think we have them here. At least not in the shop that I was at. There might be some shops that have them. Alright, come on. Stop walking through the stupid keyhole. Alright. You're going north. Hello, people. Roast chicken crisp standard flavor here? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it didn't catch on here, I think. But then again, it is possible I just haven't met the right folks. Magdarin? Vady? Let's see, those annoying kids are gone after they convinced a friend of theirs to his death. One sec. Let's see, while I go around here. Hello? Uh-oh, what'd I do? Oh no. Don't tell me you did this to me right now. Ah, you were so good yesterday. You didn't actually fuck me over yesterday. Ah. I really hope I saved. Well, thank you for saying that now, Mr. Krabby. I see that troll face. Fucking troll face. Alright, anyway. Give me a sec to reboot my game. Nah, it's okay. It's alright. I mean, worst case scenario, you gotta sit through Dervil's accent again, so, you know. Who's really being punished here? Alright, hold on. Come on, stop being annoying. There it is. My task manager is being cranky. Come on. I have this distinct feeling this computer is not going to be around for too much longer. You got to do something with. I need to put more channel point redemptions, don't I? I think Obs made me a soundbite file of "It's Good to Be the King" from History of the World Part 1. I should see if I can hook that up. Because I always thought that was a fun one. I was very fond of History of the World Part 1. Probably cross between that and Robin Hood Men in Tights as to what my favorite Mel Brooks movie is. Which, you know, means I'm totally skipping over the really good ones. But it is what it is. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that's not that bad. Oh. Spaceballs. Oh, nice, nice. I don't know, I felt like the end kind of faltered a little for Spaceballs, though. Alright, finding elephant. Okay, so I'm actually not too bad off. I did end up saving recently. So that's good. What's his name in Spaceballs, though? Did look surprisingly good in the Han Solo outfit. Yeah, I thought Robin Hood was great. The one I think is actually somewhat underrated, though everyone else hates it, is Dracula Dead and Loving It. But I think if you've just recently watched like a good oops, that's not what I intended to do. I meant to go north. If you've just watched a lot of the Dracula movies though, in a row, then you watch Dracula Dead and Loving It, and it's very funny. But I think it's that one is funniest based on the proximity of when you last watched one of the actual Dracula movies. If you haven't watched it in a while, you watch Dread and Loving It and go, this is kind of stupid. It's only when you rewatch these movies you're like, that is exactly what happens. Unlike other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent. Well, I cannot, but you can. The VHS of Addams Family Reunion. Huh. No, I don't think I've ever seen Reunion. That was the third one, wasn't it? Because I know there was a third one, but it didn't have the right cast. Because I remember Addams Family Values, of course. Everyone remembers Addams Family Values. Alright, so here I am. I'm not too far off. Save. I still watch that movie. Hey, it's Eric the Finn. Didn't didn't he fuck me over and then I fucked him over and then there was something with a fucking lich?
Hello then.
Let's talk to him.
Hello.
Here we go. He gave me my money. That's great. Okay, I've seen folk horror dolls or sorts of things in a chest, but I ain't never seen anything like that in a chest. Here's your share of the gold. Hey, cool. He gave me money. I'll be damned. He must have decided that as mutual Erics, he would give me money. I'll take it. The Eric tax. The VHS somewhere. I do. What is the weirdest VHS I still have somewhere? Oh, I know what the weirdest VHS I have is. I have a VHS tape of. I'm not sure if it was always meant to be just a movie or like a pilot of a TV show that never happened, but it was Siegfried and Roy. I don't know if they're known outside of America, but they're gay lion tamers basically in Vegas. Very, very showy. I guess for some reason they decided in the 90s that I don't maybe they decided to make a cartoon and Siegfried was a stage. They didn't have the real Siegfried and Roy doing the voices, of course. Was a stage magician, the blonde one, and Roy was an actual sorcerer's apprentice who had the white tiger. Mm. It was a movie. Maybe it was a movie. I think it was a movie. And I forget what Roy was doing, but there was some sort of magic book, and there was a girl somewhere there. But let's be honest here, Siegfried and Roy were far more into each other than ever the girl. Something about recovering magic. Yes, I think so. I think so. All I really remember is Siegfried kept saying, "Look, we need to talk about getting your cat into my act," and it's like, yeah. Yeah, that's what you're saying, of course. Those initials don't mean anything else. But anyway, that's all I really remember of it. But I still have the VHS somewhere in my stuff. The reason I still have it is when I was in college, I decided I was gonna find it and then and watch it. And then I did. I promptly forgot the entire plot after finding it and watching it. I feel like I also watched it on YouTube like a year or two ago and still promptly forgot the entire plot. It did not have a very memorable plot. But I did love it as a kid. Alright, so let's talk to Vady. Vady?
Talk to Magdarin when you're ready to sail for Ilafon.
Okay.
Well, well, what have we here?
Devil's young babe and a gallant hero, no doubt. No less. Sorry, no less. I like her outfit. What's the neckline of that outfit? That is kind of a cool neckline of that outfit. Okay. Masters of the Impossible. Okay, that sounds about right. You're very welcome, Rashke. You're very welcome. God, yeah. The fact that I do have that on VHS somewhere is fucking hilarious. I haven't had a VHS player since I was in college, but there you go. Maybe a long journey, aye? Must be ready, aye? Elefarn be a deep place for many a trap for the unwary, and we no way of knowing when we'd be returning, aye? Aye. Continue. So you'll be ready then, adventurer? Are you to take me to Elefarn then, Magdarin? Aye, you'll be right there. It's a fair old journey, but Magdarin knows the way like. So we off? We off? Are we off? I am annoying this dwarf lady. It is fun. Okay, do I have any other tests to finish? Aside from coughing my lungs out? Nope, looks like I've got them all. I am very thorough. Let's go. You certain? Yes. Right. You can make yourself useful while you're here. Climb aboard and catch this rope while I chuck it to you. Okay. Will I ever go back to Daggerford, I wonder? God, look at how stupid I look. Purple cloak, red outfit, no shoes, because God forbid halflings wear fucking shoes. I am wearing boots. I maintain I am wearing boots as a character. I am not a fucking hobbit. I am a halfling. I wear fucking shoes. I am offended by this. Sorry. This be the Laughing Hollow and the entrance to ancient Elefarn. Good luck to you. The lonely cove echoes with the sound of turbulent currents flowing past the tall rocky cliffs of Elevarn. Between the rushing of the river and the uneven creak of Magdarin's small wooden skiff, you hear another sound. It is a distant moaning, a faint sound like ghostly laughter whispered upon the bitter winds. Now, you be taking good care of young Vati here. You hear me? I'll sell out a ways and see if I can catch me some supper while you go exploring. The entrance to Elephant is somewhere atop these cliffs here. I'll help you search the cliffs, Eric. Thank you, Vati. Good luck to you both. Magdarin waves as she turns to board her small skiff. So we have Vati. How are you? Do you have any shit? No, you really don't. How's your armor? Your armor kinda sucks, lady. How's your amulet? Okay, well your amulet's kinda fucking badass. Okay, well, fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Ow. Fuck. Legs fell asleep. Ow. Okay. There we are. Problem with being 40 is you can't sit cross-legged as long as you could when you were a kid. Alright. Anyway. Alright. Well, clearly not there. Okay, can't find anything. Can we go home? No, probably not. Tracks. Trekking? The sand beach is covered in tracks. That's good to know. Like some sort of Yorkshire month. Yeah, but you're not even 30 yet, Mr. Krabby. You are young, and have young legs and knees. I am old. I do not. Actually, I still sit cross-legged all the time, though. While I can, I'm gonna... Oh god, my fucking crewmates are fucking trapping me. I'm gonna starve to death because my idiot crewmates won't get out of the fucking way. Hello. Reagan, do you want me to compare you to the crappy president again? Because I fucking will. I'll feel guilty about it later, but I fucking will. Fucking... No. No. I'm trapped. I fucking am trapped. Here we go. Come on. Alright. The AI hates me. Maybe when the patch update finally comes out for Grog, I'll be able to fucking move. Okay. You're practicing. Okay, fair enough. You don't have good knees, though. That's a lie. Alright, I believe you. Fuck. Alright, that does look like I'm supposed to walk up that fucking thing, right? I mean, it seems like it. Can we walk up the fucking thing? I can. What a fucking... Alright. See, I'm called...
More running up cliff sides. There'd better be a jug of ale and a large plate of sausages waiting. At the end of this adventure, I have to gain my weight back.
That's fair. I would make fun of him, but honestly, I would be so much worse.
These cliffs have been well quarried in ages past. I wonder what Ilifon was like in those days. It feels so eerily empty now.
That's true. Eerie emptiness. Let's look for things that might be a way down. Possibly I should be searching. But I think I'm going to fill out my map first, and then I'm going to search. And I'm going to search. Okay. Okay. Come along. Running, 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 running. Oh, this looks promising. Maybe not. Maybe not. Crud. There are too many people chasing me. I cannot escape them. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, okay. Alright. I am sorry for lying about the status of your niece. Oh, marker stone. What does it say? Chiseled by an expert hand, the intricate runes on this dwarven marker stone must have once glowed softly in the moonlight. Resplendent in their own beauty, now the marker stone is covered with axe marks, while broken stone fragments litter the mossy ground below. A few crude pictures have been drawn on the stone's rough surface with sticky black grease. Let's read the runes. Begone, traveler. This be the ancient dwarven hold of Illifar. None but dwarves are welcome in these halls. Oh, we got one dwarf. So, I mean, kinda. We're her guests. I wonder if there'd be different dialogue if we were actually playing dwarves. That's an interesting thought. But no dwarf for me. Not today, anyway. My next character, I believe, will be a human bard. A set of siblings. Alright. That's what I'm leaning towards. Oh, okay. So how do we get down there? Is there a rope? Is that a rope? I do not see a rope. Oh, there's stairs. Okay. I was just looking at the wrong fucking direction. Okay, I forgot. I was just complimenting this module's use of elevation the other day. Ah. The hidden entrance to ancient Elefard is warded. Only dwarves of the Iron Eater clan know the secret password. Are you ready to enter Illifar? Please open the door. He softly whispers a few dwarven words, and the doors to Illifar creak open. Oh, goodness. So there's a gauntlet in the upper halls. Oh, goodness. Well, this looks like it's going to be fun. Oh, goodness. That's a lot of dwarf corpses and some ledger sheets. Let's go look at that.
Welcome
oh,
to Illifan, my friend. The dwarven hold of it. It looks like we've been sealed in.
Sealed in? How?
Some dark magic now blocks the door, and it's not of dwarven making. We are trapped in Illifan.
Dark shadow flits across Baiti's rugged face, while the shadows inside these ancient dwarven halls seem to deepen. Uh-oh. Well, tell me about Elifarn. Elifarn is now home to some of my kin, a branch of the Iron Eater clan led by Corin. Secretly, they've been working the mines here for some years. That's why my paw is so tight-lipped about everything. Where are your kin? You got some good cookies? I'm a little jealous. I mean, I do prefer chocolate chip to oat and raisin, but I wouldn't turn down a good oat and raisin or oat and raisin. I keep saying oak and raisin, and that's like a completely different idea. All right, so where are your kin? It's odd that no one is here to reach us, to meet us, and stranger still that the door is now sealed. I don't have a good feeling about this. I hope nothing has happened to Corin and the rest of my kin. We'll find your kin. Viti slowly nods her head. She looks around warily, peering into the dark shadows, pausing every now and then to search for the face of a relative or childhood friend. Oh dear. So we cannot get out. We are fucking trapped. Trapped.
Sorry,
It
I
seems
can't.
I can't.
The old stone door feels warm to your touch, and strange pulses of arcane energy crackle towards your fingertips. You will need to find another exit from these ancient mines. Nope, we're gonna die down here. Good to know. Time to die down here. Alright, so what do we have? I was looking for some ledger sheets. There are some dwarf corpses. That's not good.
These poor dwarves. They must have fought bravely, but were likely overwhelmed. Yet, what of the famous dwarven traps always used against invaders?
Did that work? Did not. Can I do it this way? I guess I don't know how that is actually supposed to work. Oh, light, bright, white. Okay. You're not a big chocolate fan in general, but you prefer small amounts. I understand that. So let's get this ledger sheet. A dusty ledger, bound in black leather, lies open on the floor. A few of its sheets are spilled out over the floor. Read the sheets. The entries on these sheets describe various shipments of Iron Eater smith goods, such as weapons and armor. Some entries even mention equipment made of mithril. There is also mention of a dwarf named Magdarin transporting these goods with her skiff to Daggerford. Viti, do you know anything about this? Oh yes, Iron Eater weapons and armors are prized throughout the Sword Coast and even beyond. It's not something we advertise, and we deal mainly with a few select customers. It's said that even one of the lords of Waterdeep, Purduran the Paladin, carries an Iron Eater blade. Rope. Well, I brought my own rope, but it's good to have a second. Hello, Rat. Will you speak with me? I should have asked that Raven if he was what's-his-name's companion, or familiar. I did not. Now I regret that. The small leather-bound journal is lying face down on the floor, its thick spine heavily creased from years of dutiful use. Oh goodness, it's a raid! Hello! Hello, it's Stitched! Hello, 1001 Games Live! I should shout you out. 1001 Games Live is very, very fun and plays, I think, did I last see you playing a Dark Souls type game recently? Or was that something else? But I can't remember, to be honest. I'm sorry, but you do play fun games, and they are always fun to watch. And you have the cutest emojis. Look at that rar. It's so cute. And a dancing black mage. I love it. Oh, also a shout out to Mr. Crappy. That would be pretty insane. I bet he could, though. Or they could. I also shout out Mr. Crappy, who often plays in a different time than I do, of course, but loves to play games with vehicular crimes and other kinds of crimes, like Yakuza. And Stuntman, which I'm not sure actually involved crimes, come to think of it, but it involved things that looked like crimes, so I feel like it counts. 18 games at once, that does sound like too much. What games were you playing 18 at a time? Because I'm fascinated by that. I could maybe manage 2, but not very well. And I think I'm a fairly decent multitasker, but I don't think I could play 2 video games at the same time. Alright, examine the journal. Unless maybe one was like Pycross. I could play Pycross in my sleep. This journal was written by a young dwarf named Skeg, who was recently employed as one of the Iron Eater's dwarven guards here in Elefarn. Although the book is mostly filled with mundane entries logging patrol routes, the last few entries are interesting. Let's read them. 3 games per stream, 6 days a week, with a difference of 3 games per stream. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I thought you meant like simultaneously. But, I mean, even trying to keep track of 18 games at one time would be really tricky. I have enough trouble with 2. And honestly, today should have been a Rorona day, but I didn't feel like setting up my Switch. Read the last few entries. Last week I was patrolling around Laughing Hollow. I sees a shadow skulking along the tops of them cliffs. So runs over to investigate, but I can't find nothing. Not a single track. Turn the page. Late last night, when the moon was high in the sky, I sees the shadow again. It was about the size of a dwarf. I figure it must be a spirit from the ancient halls below, so I whispers a prayer to Moradin before heading back to get me some sleep. The rest of the journal is blank. Well, as long as you're having fun, that's what really matters. One or many. I can't do what Plunge does and play, like, multiples, though. Like, the Shuffler would, like, break my brain. Like, it'd be a brand new game each time, and it'd be like, where the fuck did I leave off? What? Huh? Why? How? And that just wouldn't work for anybody. Alright, so, I guess I've searched these rooms. There's a whole lot of dead dwarves. Poor Vidi, I feel like she's too young to see all these dead dwarfs. Alright, so I looked at a ledger, I looked at a journal. The dwarves of Elifarm, different. Okay. Ah! How'd we get stuck doing this stupid dwarf cleanup job? You hear voices on the far end of the bridge. Far side of the bridge. Let's sneak. Old Scron has it in for us, but it sure was fun to gut those dwarves and keep them around as trophies. Oh, we are gonna murder these guys. Actually, I hate this. The dwarves stink. Actually, I think they stunk before we killed them. Yeah, we are gonna murder these guys. So long, Mr. Dwarf. Don't mess your beard on the way down. You assholes.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Ah, meant to pause. Ah, 'cause them's my kin! Alright. We're gonna fireball your asses. So you like being thrown off the fucking... Stone axe? What the fuck? This heavy axe appears to be made entirely of stone, certainly hewn by a master dwarven craftsman. Although the workmanship is extraordinary, it must be some sort of decorative object, rather than a functional weapon. Alright, I feel like that I'm gonna, like, have to give to a statue or something. That just seems like the sort of thing you give to a statue, you know? So let's see. There's another rope. Now I have 3. Actually, let's talk to my friends. Reagan,
Yes, what do
anything
you
new?
want?
Let's stop and talk about
We would do better to save our
How are you feeling? Okay. That's all the questions I have. Alright, bye. Alright, poof.
Yes? Is there something you talk?
How is everything? Alright. Bitey, how are you?
Hello there, friend.
I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead. Although try not to pry too much. Derval would blow his top if I revealed too many Arnita secrets.
That's fair. Tell me more about Elifarn. Centuries ago, dwarves and elves lived together in Elifarn and Laughing Hollow. It's a long tale, and there's no mistake. Even I won't ask you to go read about this one in the Daggerford library. But I'll have you know that the elves and dwarves were driven from their homes by armies of orcs, trolls, and goblins. Now humans call this place the Lost Kingdom, but never did any human king live here. Now the dwarves, they lived deep under the earth, in Elifarn's tunnels. The dwarves mined the metals and gathered stone from around the huge quarries in Laughing Hollow, but that was long ago. A few years back, some of the Iron Eater clan returned to Elifarn. A secret entrance was found, and members of our clan took up Elifarn's deep hold. Right as rock, Elifarn belongs to the Iron Eaters again. Want to ask another question?
Go ahead. Although try not to pry too much. Derval would blow his top if I revealed too many Arnita secrets.
Tell me about the Iron Eater clan. The Iron Eaters descended from the dwarves who once lived here in Elifarn, and just like our predecessors, we are proud to work the earth where we were born. Right as rock, you'll never find a better miner or better metalsmith than an Iron Eater. Alright, any other questions?
Although try not to pry too much.
Alright, well, she's happy. Okay. All right, all right. Let's see what we got. What we have here, what we have here.
I've been thinking, if those Zants have overrun my clan's home of Ilafon, I cannot rest until every last one of them is dead for what they've done to the Iron Eaters.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
You must not know how deep this mine be. We may never reach the bottom.
Possibly true. That almost felt like a comma. Alright, so there's some... Oh, there's a metal post. Interesting, interesting.
Even these ballistas didn't manage to stop the attackers. It looks as if powerful offensive magics were used.
Okay. Okay, I can climb down the cliff. Alright, do I want to go up first, though? I feel like I want to go up before I go down. Because down feels like more interesting things to look at. Huh. But it might just be a quick thing down there versus a long thing down there. So let's find out. Okay. So quick or slow? Oh, Forgotten Shrine. Okay, this is a quick thing. Hard to tell which side quest
Let
and
us
which
not
plot.
tarry here. The hairs on the back of my neck are all standing up.
Alright. Galadrin's bones. Galadrin's horn. During the final days of Ilafan, when orcs and dwarves waged fearsome battles deep underground, the fabled dwarven warrior, Galadrin, struggled to defend the sacred shrine. After fighting tirelessly for 7 days and 7 nights, Galadrin fell, mortally wounded, the silver battlehorn at his side. Since the shrine had been a sacred place before it was defiled, the horn became magically imbued with Galadrin's valiant spirit. Whenever the horn is blown, Galadrin's spirit will aid you in combat. Oh, neat. Once a day. We can summon a dude. I quite like that. Alright, well, let's put it there. Oh! Right. Right. That's kind of cool. Just to go up now. Climb up the rope. Alright. So... I don't see any other posts around here, huh? Just a lot of dead dwarves. Poor dwarves. They did not deserve this happening to them. So... Well, do these stairs both go up? Or... I see a door there. And a door here. Save. Ah, I cannot get in this one. Ah, that's a shame. I would like to see what's in there, darn it. But I cannot. I will never know what's behind those rocks. Never know. Okay. Oh, well. Probably that. Are there other people here? Oh, there are.
Very impressive, these great halls of Ilafon. But this is no time to admire dwarven architecture. There are Zentarum.
Oh, that worked. We murdered that guy. As we should. Who summoned that? I didn't know Vidi. What is Vidi? I thought she was a fighter. I'm apparently wrong. She is a ranger. Well, that's cool. I did not realize. I should have looked. I should have looked indeed. Alright, so let's see what we got over here. I see something glowing in the distance. A dwarven statue. Oh my. This old statue masterfully depicts the likeness of a dwarven warrior in battle pose. The hands are empty. A few dwarven runes are carved along the statue's base. Read the runes. They're dropping the blocks. Alright. We're dropping the blocks for... This orb statue masterfully depicts the likeness of a dwarven warrior in battle pose. The statue's hands are empty. A few dwarven runes are carved along the statue's base for spitting out the bolts. So, a hammer? One of these is going to need an axe. This old statue masterfully depicts the likeness of a dwarven warrior in a battle pose. Read the runes. We're given the stone teeth. Alright. We're firing the belly. I have a fucking stone axe, right?
Sorry,
It
I can't.
seems I can't.
Turn the latch. Stop. I can hear voices on the other side of the door. Vitae presses an ear to the door and listens carefully. Sounds like an army's camped out in the feast hall. It also sounds like they've found barrels or stelbuts, gut grinder stout. Oh, Pa will be hopping mad when he finds out it's his favorite. An army? That sounds bad. Before we left Daggerford, Paul told me about the 4 deadly traps in the feast hall. I could trigger the traps from out here. Great idea. My Mortimer's hand! Nothing happened. Gritting her teeth, she glances back at the 4 statues. The guardian statues are all missing their axes. Blast! We can't trigger the traps without the axes. What happened to the axes? The Zentrum scum must have plundered them. You see, each stone axe is inset with crystals that look very much like diamonds. We must find the axes before we can trigger the traps. I have a stone axe. Excellent. Each statue controls a different type of trap. To prepare the traps, just place an axe in each statue's hand. When you're ready, I will activate the trap. Hello, Emmy. I was just bragging that I got to see you in Plunge today. Okay, here we go. And look, I've saved my game. It's probably a timely warning, come to think on it. Ah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to murder some Zents to find more axes, I think. Alright. Murdering the Zentrum, Zentrum, Zentrum. Murdering the Zentrum, looking for an axe. I probably also need to nap. Murdering the Zentrum and taking a nap. There we go. Murdering the Zentrum. Oh look, there's a Zentrum. Let's murder the Zentrum. La 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 la.
For the Iron Eaters!
There we go. Okay, well, let's try this door, which seems very not guarded by statues. Oh my. To a Hall of Wonder. Locked stairwell down. Oh. Oh shit. This could be a problem.
Ipur, Soleno, Samatka!
Maybe there's a magic password. Nonsense. Any fool would think of that. It's obviously something more elaborate. It's totally a magic password. How about we bash some doors down? Such a stupid action will lead us nowhere. Are you calling my sister stupid? I mean, no. Oh, look, I think the door opened a crack. Look, over there, someone's coming. Intruders! Time to bash some skulls. Ah, okay, well.
For gold and Gold!
Hi.
You shall find a quick death. Ha! Yeah. Ha!
Alright. So there's a Zentrum somewhere over there. Let's cast another one of these.
You shall find a quick death.
Ah, here we go. Let's see about...
You bet.
Seriously? That's annoying. Fine. I don't like that. Oops. Well, that didn't work. Well, fortunately, I did save my flipping game. Fortunately, I did. I did. Alright. Let's see where the fuck I'm doing. Alright. Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking side. Okay. Well, that doesn't work very well. Alright. Let's rest. I cannot rest while there are enemies nearby. That's bullshit. I will go over here, where there are no enemies. I know, I rested here last time. Where are there enemies? Come on, darlings. Just rest. We'll deal with the enemies afterwards. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, fine. I see him. Alright. I'm gonna rest anyway, so...
Glory!
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, so I suppose we should probably try to do this again, huh? Alright. Oh, I keep forgetting I have that thing that lets me see invisibility, so I can see that fucker later. Okay, well that's good. I need to review what my magic shit does every so often. That is clear. That is clear. Okay, stone skin. Ghostly visage. And let's spell mantle. And we'll globe myself. I am in a bubble. I am the bubble boy. I am the bubble boy. Alright. Not gonna read the dialogue again because I already did.
Ipul, Soleno, Samatka!
Selena Samaktka. I always like the incantations. Maybe there's a magic password. Alright, alright. Nah, fuck it. Let's not do this. Alright. There we go. Hello, Zentrums. You are fun. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, see invisibility. I need it on myself, please. Alright, so, now that I can see him, let's try to spell breach his ass. Now, let's do this. Let's shove a shit ton of magic missiles in his face. That wasn't entirely what I intended to do, but you know what? It was also kind of fun. So let's do that again. Alright. Ah, shit. Reagan's not doing too well. Oh, well. Magic missile it is. There we go. That worked. What do we got? Oh. Uh-oh. That's cool enough that I can't see what it is. So, let's see. Where am I? Which one am I? Hey, dipshit. Where am I? I can't see myself. I am buried under the fucking comrades. Alright. My comrades are preventing me from looting. Oh. I cannot use it. But it is a black robe of the Archmagi, so that's always nice. An amulet. A fire resistance. No wonder he was good against my fucking fireballs. Wand of fire. Always good. Gold ring. That's just decorative. Bracers of armor 3. And some very nice spell scrolls. Alright. Let's see what the Zentrum sister had.
Although Arneda's been back in Ilafan for years, I've never once heard that the doors of the Hall of Wonder had been opened. My Uncle Corin always said that the magic from 6 ancient mirrors would open these doors. But he only found 5 of them. Corin keeps them 5 magic mirrors in his office, near the feast hall, or so he told me.
Ah, so I'll have to look for extra mirrors. Ring? Oh shoot, what's that ring? It's unidentified. Ring of invisibility. Oh, that's nice. 3 uses a day? That is spectacularly nice. We are keeping that fucker. Poison arrows, potion of invisibility. And thieves tool is one, which I think I can put. Let's see, where can I put those? I think I can put them here. Is it full? I guess it is. Okay. All of Wonder. Alright, well, we are definitely going to try to loot that fucking place, yeah? Just not yet. Got a treasure hunt, you know? Treasure hunt. So that's for a mirror. Oh, it's going to be a whole light bouncing thing, isn't it? Well, that'll be fun. I always like those sorts. I was looking for a stone axe, though, so I'm going to be kind of disappointed if I can't find one. Maybe this dead sister? Hello, dead sister. Yes. Fantastic. I was hoping you might have one. Probably should rest, because what's her name's doing pretty badly. I rested for 8 hours. Ah, very nice, very nice, very nice. Going up. Oh goodness, this looks fun. I wonder what this is. This is the Great Forge Hall. Well, that looks like a place of very high importance to dwarves. So I think there will be some more blasphemers I can kill in here.
By Abathur's beard, I swear, I heard a smith's hammer. He's in the wall. I know it.
That's those damn iron eaters. I tell you, there's still some hiding around here.
Oh, I hope so.
Ah, no offense, my, lady.
None taken, knucklehead. For what they done to me, I hate the Iron Eaters as much as you do. But this ain't no normal dwarf.
Oh, that lady seems to have a backstory.
Ah, who's that dwarf?
Oh, look! It's my lovely niece, Viti. How sweet.
Oh, a sister.
Brattle, you disgust me.
Now, Viti, is that any way to treat your dear old aunt?
Family hijinks, huh?
You have no more claim to the Iron Eater name than you do to Ilafon.
Ah, dearest Viti, you always were a thick-headed child. Ilafarn belongs to me now.
Not for long.
You sold yourself to the Zants and betrayed your own kin. Murderer, Paul will hunt you down.
Fa! 'Tis Derval who's gonna pay for what he did to me, I hear. He'll pay, starting with his little bairn losing her head.
I think her accent sounds even worse. Alright,
You
well,
shall find a quick death.
anyway, none of these people look like mages, so let's fucking kill them. There we go. Let's get a little bit of space between me and them, and let's hit them with another fireball. I'm looking forward to being able to use Incendiary Cloud. Because that would be in character.
For the Iron Eaters!
Ah, nice. I'm glad she died before I got her. It seemed like the sort of thing Vati should be able to kill her for. Hill Giant Strength. Nice. We're gonna keep that. Bull Strength and a Stone Axe.
This pack is heavier than I am.
That's probably true. Alright, speaking of bull strength, might want to deal with that.
These giant dwarven statues are most imposing, I must say. But why is it that a race so small always likes to depict themselves so large, hmm?
You've obviously been romancing the wrong dwarven boys, Puffin.
I have. I took Empower and Maximize. I just haven't really been using any of them. I like Vati. Vati's fun. Here, let's start maximizing some spells, see what we can do with them. Meta Magic. Maximize. No. Ooh. Now cantrips. I can maximize a fireball. Ooh, I can maximize a few things now. Alright, well, let's maximize fireball. Flare arrow. Yes, I know it's flame arrow. Hush. And Isaac, Wall of Fire, Firebrand. No, I can't do that yet. I could do an Isaac's though. Isaac's always nice. Now, Empower. Ooh, Empower Fireball. Yeah. Oh no, cold I just have for irony. There we go. I did. I always do. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Adamantine. Nice. A crack in the wall. A small crack in the stone wall emits a faint, flickering light. Listen. From inside the wall, you hear the eerie echoes of a hammer striking an anvil. Search. Find nothing unusual. Shit. Listen. Search. Ah! Hidden within the crevice, you find a small metal lever. Pulling it causes a hidden door to slide smoothly out from the stone wall. It should burst of my offense. You are correct. In the meantime, let's, Now, the only catch is I have to remember I've got it. Like, I think I joked before. I was reading something where I guess someone had pointed out to the folks who did the Dungeons and Dragons movie that Edgin should be, I think it's Edgin, whatever the fuck his name is, should be able to cast spells as a bard. And I think one of the creators said that basically Edgin is a character whose player forgot he had spells. And I have to say, That is me. I am that character. I am that player. I can play like a number of sessions and then go, oh wait, I have a spell slot here, don't I? I may have played a bard with spell slots and forgotten I had fucking spell slots. So I felt very represented. A large steel blade. Okay. Well, let's go here and see what the fuck's going on. A secret forge. Oh, it is a ghost. My goodness. She was right. I thought she was wrong, but she was absolutely right, that lady. Spinning around. What's in the thing? Smith's chest. What's in the chest? Nothing. The ghostly figure turns to regard you, slowly realizing that a living, breathing man stands before him. His eyes appear innumerably aged, worn, and manic with a fevered constant of ceaseless toil. Slowly his lips begin to move, as if the sound of his voice was long ago and forgotten. Who comes to me here in the secret forge? None but the sole forger and I have spoken to in ages, so long. I'm Eric the Red. Eric the Red. Well met. It has been so long, I do not recall the name my mother gave me, only the task that I must do. Why do you remain here? Long ago, my king selected me, a master weaponsmith of Elefarn, to forge for him an axe of unparalleled workmanship, an unequaled symbol of dwarven might and skill. He spared no expense, and nor did I. I built a secret forge here in the upper halls of Ilefarn for my exclusive use. I then beseeched Moradin, the soul forger, for his blessing, and was given a stone of great power. A gift from the soul forger himself, the stone drove our craft, and it fueled us with a fury for the forge. I was affected more than any. I set to task creating a weapon of incredible power. But that was when the attack came. Drow, and other creatures of the Underdark. They breached our defenses below the mountains, and Elefarn was doomed. I did not even hear the attack. So focused was I on my task. My dwarven brethren fell in glorious battle outside my forge, and Elefarn was lost to the ages. For my failures, Moradin has cursed me to remain here, pounding and forging for all time, unable to finish my greatest endeavor, doomed to forge and reforge forever. Moradin's stone was lost to me, I know not where, yet I always feel it is close, somewhere near but out of my reach. If I could but return the stone to Moradin, I might be free of my god's curse. Please, if you locate Moradin's stone here in Ilefarn, bring it to me, or return it to the soul forger. In this, I will be freed. I could, perhaps, improve your gear if you could help me. Sure, I'll look for the stone. I mean, worst case scenario, I don't find it. Thank you, the ghost breathes. His eyes glow with an unnatural white-blue light. The faintest smile comes to his lips as he turns to resume his work. I mean, yeah, like, what? What does it really lose me to say I'll look? If I don't find it, whatever. But this is a video game, so I suspect I will find it. There we go, there we go. I especially like taking the meta magic feats as a sorcerer, I've realized, because then, you know, then you have multiple fireball spells. You have fireball, you have empowered fireball, you have maximum fireball. You never run out of fireball spells. I say that as though I've played more sorcerers than this one. Actually, I did once. I played the Drow's Tale module by Captain Gherkin, where the pre-made character, there were a couple of versions of her, but the one that was the best version of her was a sorcerer. The others were not terribly optimized. Or were terribly optimized, actually. Ah, work faster, fools. So it was easier to use the sorceress. And I remember liking it. But it wasn't a very long module, so I didn't really get to explore it. Okay. Can I kill this guy? Captain Dratharian wants this passage cleared now. What were you? Fine, no matter. I'll gut you like all the mothers. Okay, well, the slaves are not. Okay.
I will see you.
Okay. Hi, slaves. Up there's the last stone axe. And a ring of resistance and a gold piece. Hi. You want out?
Huh?
Please, good sir, don't be hurting me. I'm not gonna hurt you. Ah, praises be, I was most in need of a rescuing, that I was. Who are you? I was a poor potato farmer from the green fields north of Daggerford, near the Twin Falls. One afternoon I was working my field when a band of orcs captured me, and I'm not the only one. They keep many more slaves down in the mines below. Why are you digging? The Zuns ordered us to search for some dusty old crown. The unfortunate slave shrugs his aching shoulders. But the only thing I've found down here is rocks, rocks, and more rocks. So they found out about the fabled crown of Illifern, eh? Corin always had the clan keep their eyes open for it, though. It's perhaps more of a legend than a real crown. It's been a very long time since any dwarven king in Illifern worn a crown, so it's likely lost for good. I don't know nothing more about that fancy crown. Please, I'm tired and in need of a good long rest. Okay, you can rest. You can all rest.
Huh?
Ah, it sure feels fine to rest my aching
Huh?
bones. You can all rest. You can also
Huh?
leave if you want. Go sleep, guys. Alright,
This pack is heavier than I am.
this is true. This is true. Alright, so let's head ourselves over to those statues with the axes, and I should have 3 axes now. So we can see what we can do in terms of traps. Traps, traps, traps! Actually, though, I'm going to beg your pardon. I think I am going to take a quick break. On account of... I really need to go to the bathroom. Sorry, that was too much information. You did not need to know that. Anyway. Also need a drink. I definitely need a drink. I'm apparently not going to run an ad. I was thinking of running an ad, but nope, it doesn't want me to. Okay, well, no ads. No ads for you. You'll just have to wait till I come back. I highly recommend anybody who needs to get a drink, go do your thing, and I will see you in some minutes. Bye. Oh, actually, hold on. I will, I think, put up even my away message. There we go. How do you like that? Hello again, friends. I am back from my fishing. In actuality, I had a breadstick left over from my folks' trip to Olive Garden. Oh, hello, welcome. I see that I have a new follower. I have anonymous followers, so you're welcome to say hello or not, as the case may be. Mostly because I don't tend to check it very often, so sometimes folks who follow me, I don't notice right away, so I do apologize. It's not that I'm antisocial, I'm just vaguely antisocial. But I'm very glad to welcome anybody, especially if you like these games. Alright, pardon me. So, I think we are going to set off some traps. Place an axe. Woo! The stone axe locks neatly into place, fitting smoothly into the statue's open hands with the precision that only a master dwarven stonecutter can achieve. Place an axe. And place an axe. Alright, so now let's talk to Vade.
Hello there, friend.
Oh, I think something happened.
Go ahead. Although try not to pry too much.
Hold on. So, now that we've done this...
Sorry, I
It
can't.
seems I can't.
This heavy stone door leads to the feast hall where the enemy army is encamped. Vite has told you that she can activate 4 hidden traps within the feast hall. Vite, can you please activate the traps? Vite stoops down to manipulate the complex mechanism, which triggers the hidden traps. After a few seconds, she covers her ears and yells, "Fire in the hole!" Oh, I hear some of those already. Ha! That'll learn them to mess with a dwarf. Open the door. Alright, before we go in, I do want to
Hello
ask her
there,
about her
friend.
aunt.
Go ahead. Although try not to pry too much. Dervo would blow his top if I revealed too many Arnita secrets.
Tell me about your aunt Bratto. Some years ago, Bratto was secretly selling Iron Eater forged weapons to the likes of the Cult of the Dragon and the Zentrum. When Dervil found out, Bratto was expelled from our clan. Bratto swore a dwarven oath of vengeance against the clan. I think it was Bratto who opened the gates of Illifern to these foul Zents.
Go ahead. Although try not to pry.
Alright. Makes sense. That explains how the Zents got in here. They're kinda dicks. That is all I know about the Zentrum, to be fair. I haven't read very many books with the Zentrums in them. With the Zents in them. I think the Spellfire series had Zents. And, Hillsfire. I like anything with Hillsfire because I played that game when I was a kid. But I haven't actually read very many books with Hillsfire, so...
Better than you have fallen before me!
Oh, goodness. Looks like some people are still alive. Not many, though. Goodness. Perhaps I should not be so, Are you a wizard? Though he is a relatively unimportant captain, lords authority over his troops like a merciless king. Well, let's see if we can't. Always like using this. Oh, that's not quite what I meant to do, but you know, that's okay. That is okay. Let's do another one of these. There we go. That was fun. Alright.
Taste steel, villainous wretch!
Gonna hit you from here. I could. Hey! You fucker. Fuck. Alright. We're gonna do a maximized fireball and fucking fire your ass. There we go. Let's get stuff from this world. Oh my. It's got a decent amount of shit. Alright, so I think I'm gonna find Beatty. Let's see what she can use of all these. Not that. Can you use a large shield +1 though? No, well, you could, but it's no use because you've got a large shield plus 2. Let's give you some boots, though. Oh, protection plus 3 is nice. You can wear that.
Ugh, this pack is heavier than I am.
Ah, quit your bitching. Oh, no, 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 don't do this to me now. Okay, well, this happened again. Yesterday, it was actually behaving itself really nicely. Today, I've got too much shit happening, I think. It's my own fault. I saved recently. I'm 99% certain I saved recently. Well, we'll find out! We will find out if it's saved recently. Stop fucking around and give me the fucking game, task manager. Thank you. Sorry, I had to yell at my task manager. I'm sure that was entirely useful, wasn't it? Anyway.